Okay, maka-comment today ko. So, mag-start ra ka, Largo, sir?
Kada lang mama-out ang i-live sa Facebook.
Wala problema, sir. Sige.
Tagas ko mga 30 seconds.
Ayan, dugaya lang.
Sige, ka ma'am.
Sakit kong tuhod.
Buka tong kalag-kalag ko.
Gi-arthritis na tani.
Wala man ka nagulam din na sa inyo, ma'am.
101, sir.
Sige, ikaw lukod akong gid excited dito sa imong karon mamina.
Ay,
Okay, sige.
Ginoo.
Ma'am Jen, ikaw na lang mag-intro sa iyo. So, live na ta, Ma'am Jen. Good luck po.
Okay, thank you, sir. All right, hello everyone. Good evening. Yes, hello, good evening. So, for tonight, we will be having verbal reasoning or English yung topic natin. It's about, or yeah, it's mainly about grammar and vocabulary. So, yun lang talagang dalawa yung in-include ko. And then for tomorrow, it will be reading comprehension, sentence arrangement, and sentence error. So, in the previous live, actually, nag-live na ako previously. Yung main focus naman was um yung word analogy. So nandun lahat. You can just scan through. I'm not sure if it's in the group or if it's in the page. Basta doon ko na na-discuss lahat ng word analogy and then few basic grammar tips. And then for tonight, grammar and vocabulary naman, pero still basic pa rin. And then again for tomorrow, reading comprehension, um, sentence error and sentence arrangement. Okay. All right. Hello. Good evening. So I hope you've had, or I hope you've seen the previous videos. So today is November 5. I've researched earlier and November 24 pala yung exam nyo. I hope you are well prepared and I hope you have rested well during the long weekend. So ngayon balik ulit tayo sa anong priorities natin. All right. So let's discuss. This will be minimum 2 to 3 hours. So please, kung may sagot kayo, you can always comment it down. If you have questions as well, you can also comment down. Libreng magtanong po, okay? I will answer if I know the answer. Kung hindi ko naman alam, I will just be honest with you, okay? All right, so my name is Jenny Dapat. I am a licensed professional teacher and I also had a degree, Masters of Arts in Education. So, major in educational management. I have a page, it's called Exams Jenny, and I have been with Class Tanglao, I think, during their very first program until now. So, Sir Jerome is a very good person and you guys are in good hands na nag-enroll kayo sa kanya kasi matutulungan kayo and he has connections with the best lecturers. The only thing you do is you do your part. So mag-effort din kayo, okay? Huwag iasa sa review center. Um, huwag iasa sa review center. So yeah, you should do your part as well if you want to pass. Anyway, every time you study, since this is less than 1 month na lang, please forget everything you know when you review. Forget everything when you review. It means i-prepare nyo yung utak nyo to take in new information, okay? Kasi kung meron kayong ibang iniisip or may nanggugulo sa utak nyo, what's the point of even reviewing, di ba? Na hindi mo naman maiintindihan because you are focusing on other things. So, always remember, not just on this subject, kapag nagre-review kayo, please forget everything you know. Okay? Forget everything you know. Empty your head. Dapat handa ka. It's just like a pail, for example. Kapag puno na ng tubig, you cannot fill it in anymore. 'Di ba? Umaapaw na siya. So you have to empty it para maka-welcome ka ng bagong information. Okay? All right. So anyway, I read the comments but I will not entertain so much kasi yeah, sa pagle-lecture ko, I know I am very talkative and malayo yung mararating natin. Yeah, and baka ma-waste yung time nyo. So let's just focus on the topic, okay? Let's start. For the grammar, it's just you have to understand the basic rule. So how the structure works. Hindi lang yung, okay, ito kasi magandang pakinggan. No, you should choose your answer. It's because it's the right answer. It's because you know the rule. So again, understand the basic rule. Yan lang yung sa grammar. Okay? All right. Now let's start. Let's start with the verbs. Verbs are action words. Action words, as you are familiar already. Now, this was a discussion from my previous live. Blank, you need my help. Is it did you, do you, or does you? Comment down your answers. So these are very basic things na dapat aware tayo kung saan gamitin, okay? Now, it's not just para makasagot kayo sa verbal reasoning. It is also kapag informed ka kasi in terms of English, you have higher chances of passing. It's because naiintindihan mo yung tanong. Again, it's not just about the English subject. It's about you uh, having the ability to comprehend all the other questions. Kasi, so if magaling ka sa English, lamang ka. Okay? That's why if we can practice now, then gawin natin. It's not just for this subject, but it's also for your comprehension. All right, so correct answer is letter B. Do you need my help? Again, kailan natin gagamitin yung do? It's with the plural form, not just plural, but for the words I and you. So, did I or do I or do you? Okay? Yung did, tama naman if it's in the past. Again, you can use did if it's in the past. Pero here, even though we can apply it, wala namang specific word na nag-highlight na nangyari na siya. So, yung pinaka-fit na answer natin will be letter B. Okay? Do you need my help? Next. The students blanked their homework yesterday. Is it did, do, or does? Comment down your answers. All right. Thank you so much. Some are answering A, some are answering B. What about the others? So, ito, very highlighted na kahapon ginawa. Correct. Every time someone will comment the correct answer, I will just proceed directly. Okay? Para, madali tayo. This is 200 slides. So, okay. So, correct answer is did. Again, if it's already in the past, you should use did. Okay? Kapag present tense na singular or single, nag-iisa, katulad nyo, so does yon. Okay? Kapag plural naman, such as my family members, my friends, you use do, okay, or more than one. And then it doesn't matter if it's singular or plural. Kapag tapos na or lumipas na, you use did. Okay, so the students did their homework yesterday. Always remember, kapag gumamit ka na ng did, don't use double negative. So, or I mean, doble na yung past tense. So, for example, um, I did wanted, did na wanted pa. So, dalawang past tense na yon. So, in that case, you should just say, I did want. Okay, not I did wanted. Or, what did you do? You cannot ask, what did you did? Diba? What did you did yesterday? Oh. So, dalawang past tense na yun. It's, what did you do yesterday? Did you eat breakfast? Did you eat? So, you use eat, not ate. Ma'am, bakit? 'Di ba past tense na yun? Oh, you already have the word did as an indication na past tense na nga. So, did you eat? Okay, not did you ate. Joke yan ng teacher namin before. What did you did? So, that's incorrect. Again, did is for the past tense. Next, Jeff blank an upcoming examination. Is it had, have, or has? Comment down your answers. What did you do to my heart, ma'am? Ha ha ha. That's so funny. Okay, so comment down your answers. All right, so si calmado is the only one who answered letter C, and it's actually correct. It's Jeff has an upcoming examination. Has. Bakit has? Because Jeff is singular and it's in the present tense. So again, kapag nag-iisa lang yung subject or singular, has. You use has. Okay? Same din sa does. So Jeff does, Jeff is, Jeff has. So yung have, you use it for the words I and you, and also kapag plural yung subject or marami. Yung had naman if it's in the past, kapag lumipas na. Okay? Katulad nyo ng ex mo, had na, did na. Kasi tapos na, lumipas na. Okay? So Jeff has an upcoming examination. Next, Jenny blank not want my help. Is it did, do, or does? Comment down your answers. Okay. All right. So Jenny, dito Jenny is singular. All right, that's correct. So Jenny does not want my help. Jenny does not want my help. In this case, grammatically correct pa rin yung did. Jenny did not want. Kaya lang, walang word dito na nag-indicate na it's in the past. So, mas correct yung does. That's how it goes sa exams. If there is a more specific answer, yun yung piliin nyo. Okay? Again, if there is a more specific answer, yun yung piliin nyo. That's another technique. Kasi kapag generalized lang, it's more of playing safe. So for example, Jenny is a letter A girl, letter B, human, letter C, a teacher. So, alin ba yung pinaka-correct dyan, di ba? Like, tama naman, human, girl, but they're generalized. So, if you have a more specific answer, yun yung piliin nyo. So, Jenny is a teacher kasi mas distinct quality or mas distinct na, yeah, ano yan ni Jenny. Okay? All right. Next. Yeah, we already discussed this actually in the previous one. Kapag nakita nyo yon, every house in the 1980s blank gardens. Every house in the 1980s blank gardens. Is it had, have, or has? Comment down your answers. Oh, ang cute nyo. All right. So correct answer is good job. It's had. Jenny had every house in the 1980s had gardens. So it's already in the past, obviously. Yeah, it's still sa 1980s pa yon. So lumipas na. They had gardens. Okay. So again, kapag did or had, it's past tense. Next. You blank to drive carefully every day. You blank to drive carefully every day. Is it had, have, or has? Actually, it's not just for the exam, pero maganda din na well-informed tayo about these things, 'di ba? Anyway, basic lang naman ito eh, so that if you are listening to a song, reading something, or watching a movie, mas maiintindihan mo, 'di ba? Because, you have, yeah, grammatical knowledge or my background ka about that. So it's also good, you know, just to improve the quality of our lives. Char, ang layo na ng inabot. That's it talaga eh. When you're reviewing, just be curious. Just be curious. Don't study just for the exam. Study para rin sa'yo. Okay? So correct answer is letter B. You have to drive carefully every day. Ma'am, you is singular, yes. But as I've mentioned before, kapag first and second person, they use have. Okay? You have, I have. Okay? Incorrect po yung you has and I has. It should be have. All right, so answer is letter B. Next, reading books. Blank my favorite hobby. Reading books. Blank my favorite hobby. Is it is, are, were, or will? Comment down your answers. Okay, what about the others? All right, so correct answer is okay. So dito, Um, it's not just about, okay, so it's not just about the books. Yung iba kasi, so yung iba, they will consider na books yung uh, subject dito. But it's actually reading, okay? Yung pagbabasa, yung favorite hobby niya. So, reading books is my favorite hobby, okay? So, pagbabasa lang, nothing more. Don't get confused with the plural form of the books, okay? Next, my college batchmates blank planning our reunion yesterday. My college batchmates blank planning our reunion yesterday. Is it A, B, C, or D? Comment down your answers. Okay, what about the others? Okay, so I read a question somewhere. Nasan ba yun? Are you an English teacher? Yes, I are. Okay, so ano yun? Anong pinagkaiba ng... Tama ba yun? Okay, every at sabi ni Sir Denrix, ano po bang pinagkaiba ng every and each? So, in my understanding, they're pretty much the same, although singular. So both of them, every and each, if you address them, you should use the singular form of the verb. They differ slightly kasi if you say each, it's more individualized. Okay? So, for example, each student, so isa-isa talaga na estudyante. However, if you say every, it's still individually but inside a group. So for example, kapag sabihin natin, every student must submit their project. Every student must submit their project. Individually, dapat sila mag-submit, but they are addressed as a group. Okay? So again, both are in singular forms, each and every. Pero mas specific talaga yung each. All right. Anyway, correct answer dito is correct. Were. Because of the word yesterday, so college batchmates, it's plural. Marami yung subject natin. That's why we use were, okay? We're planning our reunion yesterday. Next, TikTok and YouTube, blank my favorite application. TikTok and YouTube, blank my favorite apps. Comment down your answers. Is it A, B, C, or D? What about the others? All right. Okay, yung iba sagot is, yung iba naman, what about the others? Okay. So that's correct. It's R. TikTok and YouTube. So kapag nabilang mo na, ito dalawa. Isa, dalawa. So we use R. R is for plural. Kapag past tense naman ng R, that's were. Kaya yun kanina, di ba? My batchmates were planning yesterday. But dito, um, this is a fact. So palagi talaga siyang present tense. Okay, TikTok and YouTube are my favorite apps. Next, your all. Para sa mga mahilig mag-Shopee and TikTok, check out dyan. Your parcel blank arrive on the next day. Is it A, B, C, or D? Your parcel blank arrive on the next day. May parcel ka, paparating yung parcel mo tapos wala pang sahod. Good luck. Okay. Sana magalit sa'yo yung ride. All right. So correct answer is letter D. Bakit? Will. So we use will kapag future tense. Okay. Doesn't matter if it's plural or singular kapag future pa, so you use will. Your parcel will arrive on the next day. We will not dwell on these so much kasi nagre-review lang tayo. So to make sure na nare-refresh yung knowledge niyo, okay? Last year, my school in elementary blank demolished because of legal issues. Last year, my school in elementary blank demolished. Is it is, are, was, or will? All right, correct answer natin is spay later daw yung sagot. Oh, so smart. Okay, so our answer is actually this is hindi ko pala to nasagutan. Letter C, okay? My school in elementary was demolished. Was demolished. So, last year pa naman. That's why letter C yung sagot natin, okay? All right, now let's talk about the different kinds of verbs. If you say transitive verb, may ganon. Iba-ibang klase pala yung verb, ma'am. Yes po. So, kapag may direct object, tawag natin dyan ay transitive verb. Okay? Ma'am, ano naman yung direct object? O, yung tagatanggap ng action. So, for example, si Jenny ay naghugas ng pinggan. Ano yung verb natin dyan? Yung nanghugas, si Jenny. Ah, ano yung tagatanggap ng action? Yung pinggan. Kasi yun yung hinugasan. So, ibig sabihin, yung naghugas, that is transitive verb, okay? Kasi may pinggan siya, may tagatanggap ng action. Now, dito, for example, she gives a gift. Yung gives dito, it's transitive verb kasi merong tagatanggap ng action. Ano ba yung binigay niya? Yung regalo. So, that's transitive verb. Kapag wala naman, walang direct object, it's intransitive. Okay? So, for example, the sun rises. Yun lang. Ano bang Tagalog ng rises? Diba? So, sumikat yung araw. Ah, ang araw ay sumikat, sumibol. Basta yun na yun. Kapag walang tagatanggap na object, walang tagatanggap ng action, it's intransitive verb. Okay? Let's answer this one. The dogs barked loudly. Is it transitive or intransitive? Comment down your answers. Si Diwata ay nagluto ng pares. Ha, ha, ha. Si pares ay iniibig ko si ma'am. Ay, ganun. Okay. All right. So the dogs bark loudly. May nagtanong, ma'am, ano skincare nyo? Matulog ng maaga. Huwag magpapuyat sa mga taong walang pakialam sa'yo. Okay? Love yourself. Yan yung pinakamagandang skincare. And it's free. Come on, guys. So this is intransitive. Bakit? Kasi wala namang tagatanggap ng action. So tumaho lang yung aso. Yun lang. Period. Oh, walang, hindi naman sinabing the dogs bark at the at someone. 'Di ba? Walang tumanggap ng action. They just bark. So bark here is intransitive. I'm teaching you this para at least ma-familiarize tayo on how verbs work. Okay? Next, the idol wrote a letter to his fan. The idol wrote a letter to his fan. Is it transitive or intransitive? Let's see. Ang cute mo po. I thank you. Oh, baka ikaw masagot ko sa exam. Kapatid niyo po si Rose. Ay, sana. Kasi ang yaman niya. No? Kung kapatid ko si Rosmar, hindi na po ako magtatrabaho, guys. No? Makahilata na lang tayo hanggang mamatay. Kasi ang yaman niya. Anyway, that's correct. So this is letter A, transitive. Bakit? Kasi merong direct object. So lahat ng sumagot ng letter A, good job. Transitive verb yung wrote. Kasi ano ba yung sinulat niya? Yung letter. So may tagatanggap ng action or may direct object. So yan lang yun, okay? Transitive and intransitive verb. I think it's pretty simple to, lalong-lalo na if you're familiar already. Legolas drank so much during the party. Legolas drank so much during the party. Is this transitive or intransitive? Wala akong masagot, ma'am. Buti pa sagutin niyo na lang ako. That's so cute. Okay. All right. So lahat ng familiar kay Legolas. He is a character from The Lord of the Rings. Okay. Anyway, answer is letter B. So, uminom lang siya during the party. Okay? Walang tagatanggap ng action. Uh, for example, Legolas drank ale or beer. 'Di ba? Dito is uminom lang siya. There's no direct object. That's why intransitive verb. Next, Each country's leaders raised their respective flags. Each country's leaders raised their respective flags. Is this A or B? Comment down. All right. So this is, that's correct. This is transitive kasi ano ba yung ano ba yung race in Tagalog? Pinagayway or basta yun na. Okay, pinataas nila yung alin, yung flag. So merong tagatanggap ng action or merong direct object. Okay. So much about transitive and intransitive. Nakuha na natin. Dito naman tayo sa regular verbs. So kapag regular, ah, kapag past tense na siya, hindi masyadong nagbabago yung spelling. So for example, accepted, called, decided. So ed lang yung dinugtong. Okay? Uh, that's it. Again, if it's a regular verb, the spelling does not change much. Kapag irregular verb, nagbabago yung spelling. So for example, yung bring, nagiging brought. Yung run, na R-U-N, nagiging ran, R-A-N. Yung break, nagiging broke. Diba? Yung teach, nagiging taught. Buy, bought. Diba? So nababago yung spelling, that is irregular verb. Again, kapag dinagdagan mo lang ng ed, regular. Kapag nababago yung spelling, irregular. Okay? Anyway, hindi na ako nagpa-drill for regular and irregular kasi uh, understandable naman. Now, let's proceed with nouns. Kapag verbs ay actions, yung nouns naman, it's anything with a name. Okay, lahat ng bagay, tao, lugar na may pangalan, they are all nouns. So everything that you see, lahat ng nakikita mo, nouns yan. Okay? Again, lahat ng nakikita mo, they are all nouns. And there are different kinds as well. Let's start with, or let's have the complex ones na lang. If you say countable nouns, these are the nouns na kaya mong bilangin. Okay? So, for example, yung mansanas. So, isang mansanas, dalawang mansanas, countable yan. Yung itlog. O, isang itlog, dalawang itlog. Ilang itlog ba meron kayo sa bahay? O, isang dosena. So, that's countable. Okay, nabibilang. If you say uncountable, ito naman yung mga hindi or imposibleng mabilang. For example, rice, water, air. Kung nagbibilang kayo ng tubig, bahala kayo, magpa-check up kayo, okay? Or fire, for example. So if you cannot count it, it's uncountable. Now, let's proceed. What kind of verbs ba yung gagamitin natin with countable and uncountable? So, wow, your birthday cake blank good. Is it tastes or taste? Comment down. Sand, grains. Yeah, thank you so much. Good evening, ma'am. Maaari po ba itong lumabas sa mismong exam? Actually, the exams, they are unpredictable, okay? I believe with verbal reasoning, yung mostly lumalabas talaga is vocabularies in which itatackle din natin tonight. With grammar, it can be very random. So, it's important na at least familiar tayo with the basic concepts. Kasi if you know the basic concepts, kahit na anong gawin nila sa tanong, masasagutan mo pa rin. Okay. Compared to just memorizing kung ano yung lalabas daw. It's good na alam natin yung surface ng isang bagay. Para kahit na pagtuwad-tuwa rin nila, ano yung tutuwad? Yung questions pa. Pagbalik-balik ta rin nila yung questions, masasagutan mo because you know. Okay, not because you memorized. So that's why I included all the basic things. All right. Anyway, correct answer is actually tastes. So if you say cake, it's uncountable. Kapag uncountable, usually singular yan. Okay? I've never heard anyone say or binibilang nila yung cake. It's uncountable. You cannot say one cake, two cakes, three cakes. Okay? It's a piece of cake, a slice. Okay, layers of cake, for example. Pero it's uncountable. That's why it's letter A, tastes. Next, water blank essential to life. O masasagutan nyo to in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So correct answer. Alright, sasagutan ko na lang. Water is essential. Bakit? Still singular kasi nga uncountable. Ma'am, paano ba mabilang yung tubig? If it's inside countable nouns. So for example, nasa loob ng baso. So yung baso, nabibilang niya, di ba? Isang basong tubig, dalawang basong tubig. But if it's just water alone, you cannot count it. So it's considered singular, okay? Water is essential. Next, let's proceed. Meron namang concrete nouns. A reminder, you don't have to memorize everything. Just listen and try to answer the drills, okay? What I'm doing here is pinapractice ko kayo na masanay sumagot. After all, it's like joining a contest. Nagpa-practice ka muna. The same with the exam. May nag-comment, kasi usually daw lumalabas, subject-verb agreement and word analogy. So that's why ito yung tinatakol natin mostly. All right. So anyway, if you say concrete nouns, you can see it, you can touch it, you can feel it. Okay? Nakikita at nahahawakan. For example, table, yung phone ko, yung ilaw, electric fan, whatever. So again, kapag nakikita mo at nahahawakan mo, nararamdaman mo, it's concrete. Now, ano ba yung hindi natin nakikita, multo? So, kapag abstract naman, ito yung mga ideas lang. So you cannot actually see it and touch it. Okay? So it's an idea. For example, love. Oh, nahahawakan niyo ba yung pag-ibig, di ba? Ang bigat-bigat na ng pag-ibig, no? It's more of an emotional aspect. Respect, friendship. So these are abstract nouns. So most sa abstract nouns, singular po yan. Okay? Again, singular po yan. Kapag concrete, pwedeng plural, pwede ring singular. It doesn't matter na lang sa sentence kung ilang table, ilang bato, ilang dahon, ilang buildings ba yung nakikita mo. So, it can be plural or singular kasi nabibilang mo siya. But with abstract nouns, since these are just ideas, it's always in singular form. Now let's try. My fear of deep waters blank immeasurable. So hindi daw mame-measure, hindi daw basta ma-measure kung gaano siya kamatatakutin sa malalalim tubig. Is or are? Comment down your answers. Hindi kita nawakan. Ang time ba is abstract? Oh, that's a good question. But I think time is pretty, it's abstract kasi, yeah, yung relo nahahawakan natin, but time alone, it's more of an idea. Hmm. Nahahawakan yung love, demanding pa nga. Okay. Oh, that's correct. In Bisaya, walay sukod. So that is. Okay, my fear is. So yung takot niya, this is abstract. Okay. Of course, yung deep waters, you can feel it, you can touch it, but yung takot yung pinag-uusapan natin. So it's in singular form, okay? My fear is immeasurable. Next, the weight of the world, blank a heavy burden to carry. Other than mga sentences ko, ang bibigat, no? The weight of the world. So yun yung, ang ibig sabihin yan, huwag niyong pasanin yung buong mundo. Guys, hindi kayo si Superman. You have to let go of some things. So kapag nagre-review kayo ngayon, review lang. Okay? Huwag yung nag-review dito, nag-ano pa dito, nag-ano-ano pa, ano pa, ano pa. It's too much. So, it's a heavy burden to carry. The correct answer still is. Kasi this is still abstract. Idea pa rin siya. Okay? Kasi hindi mo naman talaga kayang pasanin yung buong mundo. So, this is an idea. There. At least we're now familiar na kapag abstract, singular form. Now let's have proper nouns. Kapag proper nouns, may pangalan. Okay? May pangalan. Yun lang. Kapag common nouns, a type of person, thing, or place. Okay? Na may pangalan. So, parang category siya. So, for example, kapag proper noun, si Jenny, yung common noun niyan ay person. Or proper noun, si teacher Jenny, common noun is a teacher. Kapag common noun ay country, proper noun ay America or the Philippines or Japan, di ba? So kapag common noun restaurant, proper noun Jollibee, McDo, Mang Inasal, uh, fast food. Again, kapag proper noun, it has a name. If it's a common noun, it's a general term. If you say collective, ito yung often, parang medyo challenging siya i-identify kung ano ba yung verb na gagamitin natin. It refers to some sort of group or collective. So it could be of people, animals. So for example, a crowd of people, government, a team of players, diba? Like a school of fish, a pack of wolves. So a colony of ants. Collective nouns yun. So, marami yung isang grupo and then they are considered as one. So, most of the time, singular form siya. Okay? Most of the time, singular form. Pero depende pa rin sa paggagamit. Alright, if you say regular nouns, same sa regular verbs, kapag naging plural form siya, it does not change in spelling. Dadagdag ka lang ng S. So for example, yung dog, kapag plural, dogs pa rin. Dog pa rin, pero may S. Yung boy, kapag plural, boy pa rin, pero may S, boys. So these are regular nouns. Kapag irregular, kapag naging plural siya, you change a part of its spelling. So yung woman, hindi naman womans, di ba? It's women. Child, hindi naman childs. It becomes children. Tooth, teeth. Goose, geese, for example. So you do not change. If you change its spelling, it's already irregular nouns. All right. Now answer this one. Mathematics blank my favorite subject when I was a kid. Mathematics blank my favorite subject when I was a kid. Is it was or were? Comment down. Types. O kapag parts of speech, this is what we are already talking about. Okay? All right, so please comment down your answers. So again, if you are asking about the parts of speech, ito na yung pinag-uusapan natin. So there are, a couple of parts of speech. So 8 parts of speech, yung noun, pronoun, verb, adjective, adverb, preposition, conjunction, tsaka interjection. So kaya ko finocus talaga dito. So again, we are already talking about the parts of speech. Okay, we're done with verbs. We are now with nouns. Now, correct answer is uh, that's right. Letter A. Yung some of the words kahit na merong s sa last part, that doesn't mean it's plural. Okay, singular pa rin yan, just plural in form. So mathematics was my favorite subject when I was a kid. Next. Colonies of ants blank on top of each other. Is it piles or pile? Colonies of ants blank on top of each other. Wala po ba ma'am yung you're talking about figures of speech? So, we can I can include that tomorrow, okay, if ano. Pero I don't think yung mga basic lang. So again, yung simile, metaphor, they are figures of speech, okay? Yung noun, verb, adjective, and so on. They are parts of speech na ginagamit natin araw-araw. All right. So a lot are answering A. Kasi sinabi ko kanina, 'di ba, na kapag collective noun, usually singular siya. Pero pay attention, maraming colonies. Hindi lang sinabing a colony of ants. It's colonies of ants. Ibig sabihin, marami. That's why plural yung verb natin, walang S. Okay? Colonies of ants pile on top of each other. Kapag iisa lang, a colony of ants, so pile, okay, uh, again, that's why it's a bit challenging. So you have to consider paano siya ginamit. Okay, three colonies of ants or colonies of ants, it's plural. So your verb should not have letter S. Now let's proceed to pronouns. Kapag sinabi mong pronoun, this pwede mo siyang i-exchange sa noun. So for example, si Jenny, pwede mo siyang palitan ng she. So she there is the pronoun. Let's proceed. Okay, meron tayong tinatawag na possessive pronoun. Meron meron tayong tinatawag na possessive pronoun. It's pagmamay-ari. So for example, the bag is mine, yours, hers, his. Okay? It's possessive, pagmamay-ari, ownership or possession. Now, let's answer what is the correct pronoun here. My friend and I ran into a friend of blank. So usually the questions they look like this. That's why let's try to practice. May synonym po ngayon. For about synonyms, we already had it sa our word analogy. Okay? So you can actually check that. Kompleto yun. Synonyms and antonyms. But synonyms, it's not so complex. Kapag synonyms, same meaning. Kapag antonyms naman, opposite. So, kapag, if you have requests, since I have another session tomorrow, pwede kong isali. You can just comment it down, okay? All right. So, the correct answer is ours. Good job sa mga sumagot. My friend and I ran into a friend of ours. So, ibig sabihin, kaibigan naming dalawa ng kaibigan ko. Or, yeah. Next, if you say personal pronoun, uh, it can replace proper nouns. Ano nga ulit yung proper nouns? Yung may pangalan. So, kapag proper noun, Jollibee, common noun, restaurant. Kapag proper noun ay Korea, common noun ay country. 'Di ba? So, pwedeng palitan yung proper nouns. That's I, me, you. Pwedeng palitan yung pangalan. All right, so it's called the personal pronoun. Now, let's try. Use a pronoun. Blank broke my heart. It can have a lot of answers, pero pwedeng, pwedeng you can have your own pronoun. All right, he or she. That's correct. He or she broke my heart. You broke my heart. Okay, so correct answer is that he or she or you. Yeah. And since I'm a girl, so I will say he broke my heart. So tama pa rin. Next, if you say relative pronoun, it describes other nouns or pronouns. So for example, whose, which, that, it relates back to the noun. Now let's try. Lechon, blank is my favorite food is the best. Lechon, blank is my favorite food is the best. So here we use relative pronoun. It goes back to the subject or ano yung dinedescribe niya. Ah, ano ba yung correct? All right, good job. So lechon, which is my favorite food, is the best. So which here goes back to lechon. It relates back to lechon. That's why it's called the relative pronoun. If you are from Cebu, you would agree with me. I'm from Cebu. Masarap talaga yung lechon. But wag lang all the time kasi yun, tatawagin tayo ng Diyos. Okay. So next, if we say reflexive pronoun, it refers back to the subject. So kapag may mga self na pronouns, it's called reflexive pronoun. Okay? Again, kapag may mga self, it's reflexive pronoun. So for example, I taught blank how to play the guitar. I taught blank how to play the guitar. So again, you go back to the subject. Ano bang tamang reflexive pronoun yung gamitin natin? Pa-taste, ma'am. Ay, o pagpasa nyo, lechon ka agad. I-invite nyo ako, ha? Ay, hindi ako hihindi. Alright. So, okay. So, if you're looking for a reflexive pronoun, since I na dito, I taught myself. Uh, or actually, hindi naman. Nag-YouTube lang, no? YouTube tutorial for beginners. I taught myself how to play the guitar. Usually, yung sa exam, she is always careful not to hurt herself. She is careful not to hurt herself. Herself goes back to she. Myself goes back to or reflects back to I. Next. Oh, ito. Sinagot ko na. When preparing the ingredients, she is always careful not to hurt blank. So, she is always careful. Ano ba yung reflexive pronoun na hinahanap natin? Okay, good job. So it's actually herself. She is always careful not to hurt herself. Okay, herself reflects back to she. If you say indefinite, it does not refer to anyone. Nagpaparinig ka lang. Anybody, everybody, somebody, nobody. So anyone, either, neither. So it's indefinite pronoun. Okay, you do not refer to a specific person. So for example, do not share my secret to blank. Ano bang tamang indefinite pronoun? Yung isasagot natin. Si Sir Itaga-Iligan. Si Sir Maki naman nag-invite sa Japan. Ang layo naman. Mahal ng pamasahe sa Japan. Tapos yung visa. If you go to Japan, the visa requires my 100K ka sa bank. In which I'm sure, yeah, konting-konti lang sa inyo, 'di ba? Kapag sumosobra na yung pera nyo guys, send nyo sa'kin, okay? Madumi yung pera, so pahawak nyo sa'kin. Alright. Anyway, correct answer is, it could be anyone, anybody, everyone, not everybody. It's still correct. Basta tawag natin dito is indefinite pronoun. You do not refer to a specific person. If you say demonstrative pronoun, you demonstrate or point to specific people or things. So this, that, these, and those. Ito mga demonstrative pronoun ito. So blank are beautiful flowers. Blank are beautiful flowers. Comment down your answers. Ano bang tamang demonstrative pronoun? Okay, so correct answer is all right. It could be these or those. Good job. So we use these and those if it's plural or marami. Okay? We use these kapag malapit sa'yo, tsaka marami. So these are my friends, for example. If it's far away, oh, those are my dogs. So kapag tumakbo malayo. This and that, you use it for singular o nag-iisa lang. This if it's close to you, that naman if it's far away. So correct answer, pwedeng these are or those are beautiful flowers. Next, let's talk about preposition. So this is, this was what I talked about last time na sana, sinali ko, 'di ba? Yeah, for you use in, when do we use in ba? If it you're referring to something general. So you use in sa panahon or oras. So for example, with centuries, decades, kapag mga taon na yung pinag-uusapan, you always use in, okay? In the 1900s, in 1890, in 2022, in 2025, I want to start I will start going to the gym. Charot lang. Natapos na lang yung 2024, hindi pa tayo nagbabago, no? Uh, for months naman, you still use in August. For seasons, in winter, summer, autumn, spring, you use in. And in weeks, you also use in. So obviously, mas bigger yung scope ni in. Still the same for the place. If you're talking about countries or big cities, in pa rin yung gagamitin natin. So in the Philippines, in Manila, in Cebu, in Tokyo, uh, mas malaki yung scope niya. Also, you use in if it's inside something. In love ako sa'yo. Okay, that's so cute. Again, if it's inside something, in the box or in the closet, you use in. Next on, if it's more specific o mas maliit na scope, so first as also is sa surface ng isang bagay. So ibabaw, kapag nasa surface, on the desk, on the floor, on the stage, you use on. Again, in if it's inside something. Kapag if it's nasa ibabaw, you use on. All right? For on naman, for time, it's also more specific. On Saturday, on August 12. So, days and dates. So, 'di ba, yung in, it's always with the years and months and weeks. Pero sa on, mga araw na. For place, also street or avenue. So, mas specific on Main Street. And of course, if it's at, it's very specific. So, ito na yung pinakamaliit na scope. Sa time, ah, oras na talaga. Again, for in, you use it for years, months, 'di ba? For on, you use it para sa araw, days and dates. For at, you use it sa time. Okay, at 1 o'clock. And of course, for a place naman, if it's a specific location, at the airport, at the school, at the hotel. So, kapag merong specific location, you use at. Okay? Now, by the way, for modes of transportation, again, if you can walk and stand, you use on. On the bus, on the plane, on the train, on the ship. If you can walk and stand, you use on. Okay? If you just pumasok ka tapos umupo, like the jeep or the car, you use in. For motorcycle, bicycle, you use on. Okay, ibang rule ulit yan. All right. So let's answer. It's your time. The speaker was called the riser to do his presentation. Is it in, on, or at? Comment down your answers. Okay, what about the others? So the speaker was called the riser to do his presentation. Ano ulit yun kapag nasa ibabaw ka ng isang bagay? If you are, yeah. Are you sure? All right. So that is on the riser. Para bang on the stage, on the platform. Oh. Kapag sabihin mong in the riser kasi, dun sa loob na, or ipasok mo dun sa loob, no? So again, if it's on top of something, on top, saan on top, ma'am, of something? So you use on, okay? If nasa loob, yan na yung in. So in the box, for example. Pero kapag nasa ibabaw ng box, on the box. Okay? It's a bit challenging, but it's good to know these things. I will meet you blank 12 midnight. Kahit si Cinderella, hindi na kayo. Cinderella cannot defeat you. Is it in, on, or at? Comment down. Okay. So, all right. So, I will meet you at 12 midnight. Ano ulit yon? Kapag specific na, kapag oras na, you use at. If it's days and dates, you use on. For months and years naman, you use in. Okay? Again, for the time, I will meet you at 12 midnight. Pag hindi mo alam, oh, ewan ko lang, hindi naman ako makikipagkita. Grabe naman. Tama ba yung madaling araw or it's already, yeah, midnight? Very late. Next, I saw you blank the bus earlier. I saw you blank the bus earlier. Is it in, on, or at? Comment down your answers. I will meet you at my worst. Okay. Noted, mom. We will meet at 12 midnight. Oh, really? Okay, so correct answer is, so ano yon? Kapag nakakalakad at nakakatayo ka sa loob ng vehicle, again, if you can walk and stand, so that's on. I saw you on the bus. Okay. If you get inside the vehicle and you just sit down directly, it's in, okay, in the car. But if you're able to stand and walk, you use on the train, on the plane. Ewan ko lang kasi hindi kita nakita sa bus. So, hindi ko yan sasagutan. So, it's on. All right. New Year's Day is blank the first day of the month. No. New Year's Day is blank the first day of the first month. Is it in, on, or at? Correct. What about the others? Oh, thank you so much. If you speak English, if you speak English or Tagalog, anything na hindi nyo native language, your voice will actually be modulated. So that's why I sound like this. If I speak Bisaya, it's a completely different story. So, all right. The correct answer is actually on. Again, if you're talking about days and dates, it's on. Okay, uh, more specific. Kapag taon or seasons or weeks or months, in. Kapag araw, on. Kapag oras, at. Okay. New Year's Day is on the first day of the first month. Again, kapag araw, on. Next, people usually don't go out blank winter. Is it in, on, or at? Or summer sa Pilipinas kasi sobrang init. Hindi ko ma-explain. So nagrereklamo tayo, 'di ba, walang pasok dahil sa init. And then after summer, wala ulit pasok dahil sa baha. No, nakakalito ang buhay. All right. Finally, we're able to get it correctly. People usually don't go out in winter. So in na. No, it's the biggest or yeah, mas general yung scope. Now let's proceed with adjectives. If you say adjectives, these are words used to describe something. Okay. And yes, it also has different kinds. So an adjective is a word that modifies a noun or a pronoun. Yan if we follow the textbook definition, but actually it uses na ma-describe yung subject. So here, merong comparative adjective. You are describing two things by comparing them. Now, please comment down ano ba yung tamang sagot. Whales are blank animals than dolphins. Whales are blank animals than dolphins. Comment down your answers. Ano ba yung whales? Ano ba yung kakaiba or kaibahan niya sa mga dolphins? All right, good job. So, it's bigger or larger. Whales are bigger animals than dolphins or larger, mas malaki, okay? In general. Same pa rin naman yun. All right. So if you say comparative, merong ER, okay? You are comparing two things. Okay, comparative adjective, you are comparing two things, so you add er. So he is taller than his brother. Sometimes you also use the word more kapag hindi mo madagdagan ng er. So for example, Kendall is more beautiful than blah blah blah. So you are comparing. Okay? Kasi nga comparative. We also have superlative adjectives. So for example, of all the animals, I think piglets are the blank. Oh, kapag superlative, hindi mo na nakukumpara. You can't compare it sa iba. What is our answer? Again, it's incomparable. Sa lahat, yun na talaga yung pinaka. Okay, good job. So, same tayo ng idea. Natawa ako sa delicious. Piglets are the most delicious. Hoy. But I've never tried. Ano yung term? Yung business ni Marvin Agustin, di ba? Cochinillo. Sana all. I think mahal. But anyway, yung ginamit ko is cutest. Okay. Kung most delicious sa tingin nyo, bahala na kayo. Okay, adjectives lang ito. So, if it's the best or you're using superlative adjectives, ST na or EST. Okay. If you're comparing, you use ER. Next, predicate adjectives. Okay, still describing something. Pero with predicate adjectives kasi, yung you can replace it with is or are. But anyway, the lobster looks what? Comment down your answers. Red. That's so cute. All right, so actually, yeah, you can have it. It's yummy, correct? Or the lobster looks tasty. So that is a predicate adjective, okay? So it's within a predicate. So it's, yeah, described. For example, dito looks tasty. So you can add um or you can add is, or you can, yung looks ba, pwede yung palitan ng is or are. The lobster is tasty, or the lobsters are tasty. So looks tasty. Next, possessive adjective. Blank favorite food is pizza. Blank favorite food is pizza. Comment down your answers. Okay. Seafood, delicious, handsome. All right. What about the others, Dito? Possessive adjectives. All right. My favorite food is pizza. My favorite food is pizza. So, it's pagmamayari. Okay? Kapag possessive pronoun, yun yung mine. The bag is mine. But if it's possessive adjective, it's usually in the beginning of the sentence. My favorite food, your house is big. Mm. So that is possessive adjective. Maraming klase pala yung adjective. Next, proper adjectives. So you use it before the noun. You use it before a noun. We ate in a blank restaurant. What will you add after this? Para ba siyang classification? Anong klaseng restaurant? Yung proper adjective. It's distinct from the other restaurant. Fancy, okay. How can I explain it? If you say proper, para bang um this kind of adjective capitalized. Dapat capital letter yung nauna. Dapat capital letter yung nauna. So, proper adjectives, it comes from proper nouns, okay? So, for example, yung fancy, pleasant, it's just a descriptive adjective. But proper adjectives, it comes from proper nouns. So, usually talaga dito ay nationalities. Okay? So for example, we ate in a Chinese restaurant. So this is an example of proper adjective. Okay? Galing siya sa proper noun. So it could be a language, ethnicity. So for example, Japanese, French, these are proper adjectives. Hindi pa rin maka-move on sa diwata, pares. Oh, eto na, yung descriptive adjective, the most common one. A lot of blank puppies are in the park. A lot of blank puppies are in the park. Comment down your answers. So, nagde-describe lang, simply. Ano ba yung nakikita natin? Baka Chinese puppy yung isulat nyo ah. Okay, correct. So a lot of cute puppies are in the park. So descriptive, you're just describing, okay? If it's a proper adjective, it means it came from a proper noun. So tama yon. French language, French restaurant, Filipino cuisine. So these are, yeah, proper adjectives. Anyway, so much about that. So we have come to conjunctions. So there are three kinds of conjunctions: coordinating, subordinating, and correlative. If you say coordinating, it connects words, phrases, and clauses that are coordinate, or in other words, equal. So for example, Jenny and Gazzini. So, and there is the coordinating conjunction. So si Jenny and Gazzini, they're equal lang sila, parehong babae, parehong tao. Okay, and same level lang sila sa sentence. That's why. Uh, let's have this one. Adventures are fun, blank they can be dangerous. So you are describing, but you are trying to contrast fun and dangerous. So same lang sila, same level lang. Both are adjectives, 'di ba? Adventures are fun, all right, good job. So, but they can be dangerous. So, it's depende na lang talaga how willing you are, kung gaano ka risk taker, 'di ba? But a lot of people actually die from so much adventures. So, depende na lang sa tao. But anyway, dito you're trying to connect fun and dangerous. Same level lang sila, okay? You use but. Next. He didn't get out of bed. Blank eat his breakfast. He didn't get out of bed. Blank eat his breakfast. So, ibig sabihin, wala siyang ginawa. Wala siyang ginawa sa dalawa. Right. So, remember, coordinating conjunctions, the fun boys. All right. What about the others? Wala siyang ginawa sa dalawa. Hindi, hindi siya bumangon at hindi rin kumain. No, not to. He didn't get out there. Grammatically tama. But if we are looking for coordinating conjunctions, you're trying to connect these two, okay? So he didn't get out of bed nor eat his breakfast. So hindi siya bumangon at hindi rin kumain. So neither nor here, it means you did nothing of what is given, okay? Or you chose nothing. Next, they introduced themselves blank, they just met. They introduced themselves blank, they just met. Comment down. What is another term for because? So dito, pwede din namang because, but mas accurate na coordinating conjunction since same level lang yung in-introduce or yung ginamit na words. Nagpakilala sila. Okay, they just met. They introduced, they just met. Aha, sa fanboys, ano yung nauna? Ano yung nauna? Sa fanboys, they introduced themselves for they just met. So another okay, another synonym ng because is for or since, okay? Hayaan mo sila. All right. Next, my friends can enjoy blank. They can just go home. My friends can enjoy blank. They can just go home. Comment down your answers. So dito, binibigyan ng option. Sana all. Binibigyan ng option. It's either they will enjoy or they can just go home. Comment down your answers. All right. Nasabi ko yung correct answer. I'm sorry. So my friends can enjoy or they can just go home. Pwede mag-enjoy o pwedeng umuwi na lang. All right. Next, she studied hard, blank, she passed the exam. She studied hard, blank, she passed the exam. Ano yung result? Okay. All right. The correct answer is okay. Good job. So, she studied hard, nag-aral siya. So, she passed the exam. So, meaning ng fanboys, for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. So, all of those are fanboys coordinating conjunctions yun, okay? She studied hard, so she passed the exam. Next, you cheated. Blank, your girlfriend still stayed with you. Okay. So, alin kaya sa fanboys yung mas fit? You cheated. So, kahit na nag-cheat ka, your girlfriend still stayed with you. Napaka, no, blind. Sometimes it's like that if you really care for someone. Okay, you cheated, yet your girlfriend still stayed with you. So, kahit na nagawa mo yan, okay, kahit na, yet. Sana, ay, hindi nakakasana all yan. No. I admire people who choose to leave if they are not respected anymore. Next, they watched the movie blank, talked for hours. Ay, sana all on Netflix and chill. So again, you are connecting the two things of the same level. They watched blank, talked, uh, nanood at nag-usap. Okay, so correct answer is nandito pala si Beanie Maloy. So it's and. They watched the movie and talked for hours. Okay, so again, fanboys, for and nor, but, or yet so, coordinating conjunctions yan. Okay, now let's do the drills for the grammar. Neither the manager nor the employees blank responsible for the error. Neither the manager nor the employees blank responsible for the error. Is that is, are, was, or were? Comment down your answers. Usap lang ba daw? Depende na sa sentence kung anong ginawa nila. Okay, again, neither the manager nor the employees blank responsible for the error. So here, if it's neither nor, always remember, yung verb nyo nakadepende kung anong subject yung malapit or anong noun yung malapit. Okay? Is it the manager ba or yung employees? Alin yung mas malapit sa blank? Is it the manager or the employees? So, employees, di ba yung employees? Tapos yung employees, yung mas malapit sa blank, is it singular or plural? Is it singular or plural? Neither the manager nor the employees. So again, always consider alin yung malapit sa verb. Okay? Kapag yung manager yung malapit, then you use is. Kapag yung employees, you use are. So pay attention to the nearest noun sa verb. Next, she has always been one of those people who blank early. Is it arrive, arrives, arriving, or has arrived? She has always been one of those people who blank early. Comment down your answers. All right. So correct answer natin dito is good job. Okay, so yung pagbabasihan natin is one of those people. One of those people who arrive. Ah. So, iba naman yung kapag sasabihin mong, one of my friends, one of my friends is a good dancer. One of my friends. So, one, iisa lang. But dito is, sinali siya sa karamihan. Sinali siya sa karamihan. She has always been one of those people who arrive early. So, dito um, we are considering yung people na maaga dumating. Next, the team as well as the coach blank attending the seminar. The team as well as the coach blank attending the seminar. Is it are, is, were, or have? Comment down your answers. What about the others? So dito, you don't pay attention to. Okay, you don't pay attention to as well as. Okay, you don't pay attention to as well as. However, it's actually just the team. The team. We are talking about the team here. Ano nga ulit yun kapag collective nouns? They are usually considered singular. Okay? They are usually considered singular. Mm. So, what is your correct answer? So, unless na lang kung there is a specific term there, uh, the team. So dito, they are considered as one. They are considered as one. It's because it's collective noun. So katulad sa colony of ants. So kapag sinabing two teams, dyan, pwede nang maging plural, di ba? Two teams are. But for this one, okay, the team, all right. So kahit na may as well as dyan, all right. So the team is attending the seminar. The team is attending the seminar. Good job. So again, a collective noun po ito. So they are considered as one. Kahit na marami sila sa grupo, they're considered as one group. Kapag sinabi mong two teams, three teams, yan, plural na, are attending. Pero since iisang team lang, the team is attending the seminar. So you don't pay attention to as well as. Okay? Kasi a positive yan, it's not really counted. Next, the shelf was stacked with books, magazines, and blank. Is it pens, pen, a pen, or penning? I'm not sure kung my word ba na penning, but you can do, you can guess your best. Okay, so correct answer is parallelism talaga, books, magazines, and pens. Books, magazines, and pens. So you have the letter S with you. All of them are plural. The principal, along with the teachers, blank at the meeting. The principal, along with the teachers, blank at the meeting. Is it were, are, is, or have been? Comment down your answers. All right. So dito, it's still the same. You still pay attention to the principal. You stay pay attention to the principal. Okay? Walang ano. Okay, so correct answer is good job. So the principal is at the meeting. The principal is at the meeting. So letter C po. Again, if merong mga inside the comma, you don't pay attention to that. He couldn't decide whether to stay home or go out. So he chose blank. Is it either, neither, both, or none? Comment down your answers. Hindi siya makadesisyon whether to stay home or go out. So he chose blank. Grammatically, these answers or these options naman ay tama. 'Di ba? But since wala siyang mapagdesisyonan, so wala siyang pinili. Okay? In this case, kapag negative yung term, so piliin mo rin yung dapat parallel siya or hindi na iiba. Okay? So since negative na, he could not, he chose neither. Okay? Our answer is letter B. Ipupusta na daw niya lahat. Next, by the time the sun sets, they blank reached the summit. Ah, sa panahon na lumubog na yung araw, they blank reached the summit. Is it will have, had, or will? Comment down your answers. What do you think? Okay, so this is. What about the others? Oh my gosh, kinabahan ako bigla. Nawala konti yung comments nyo. So this is a future perfect tense. So dapat will have. Just remember this. Kapag dalawang pangyayari in the future, that's future perfect. Okay, kapag dalawang pangyayari. So ano ba yung unang mangyayari sa future? Lulubog yung araw. At yung pangalawang mangyayari, darating sila sa tuktok ng bundok. Okay? So, two predicted future happenings. That's why by the time the sun sets, they will have reached the summit. Okay? Alright, so letter B yung sagot natin. Kapag iisa lang, I will go to Cebu, for example. That's just will. But kapag dalawa, yung predicted na mangyayari, it's future perfect. So you use will have. Next, she prefers hiking in the mountains, blank swimming at the beach. She prefers hiking in the mountains, blank swimming at the beach. So this is actually a bit tricky. But anyway, ano ba yung sagot nyo? Is it and or than to? So kanina may na-discuss tayo, 'di ba? About comparison, but how about this one? When you talk about preference, alin kaya yung mas tama? Okay. So actually, this is not comparative. Kasi verb siya. Mas, sabi sa sentence, mas pipiliin niya or mas pipiliin niya yung hiking instead of swimming sa beach. You use than if you are comparing two things. So taller than, more beautiful than, 'di ba? A better singer than, smarter than. If you use adjective, 'di ba? If you're comparing two things, all right. But here, yung preference niya. So, yung structure diyan talaga is prefer blank to blank. Okay? I prefer blank to blank. She prefers hiking in the mountains to swimming at the beach. So, mas pipiliin niya. Okay? You don't use than, it's because sa adjective lang yun. Okay? When you compare things. But dito, it's preference. It's a verb. Um, so for example, I prefer this person to this person. So, prefers blank to blank. Okay? You always use to. Next, but this is a bit challenging. In the first glance, of course, sasagot tayo ng than. She prefers hiking in the mountains than swimming. But actually, gagamitin mo lang yung than sa comparative adjective. Dito, hindi naman nagde-describe na mas maganda. Oh, it's more, hiking in the mountains is more challenging than. So yan, tama na yan. Pero dito, preference. You use to. Next, There is a clear distinction between what he says and what he actually blank. Is it does, do, did, or doing? Comment down your answers. All right, what about the others? So, dito singular yung person. And also you already have the clue between what he says and what he actually. All right. So, mga nag-comment ng A, good job. What he says and what he actually does. Okay. What he says and what he does. He says and he does. So, he is singular and it's in the present tense. So you use does. Kapag past tense, did. Kapag plural, do. Kapag I or you, do pa rin. If it's progressive, dyan na yung doing. Okay, so correct answers that are A. Next. After the meeting, everyone went back to blank desks. Is it his, their, its, or none? Comment down. After the meeting, everyone went back to blank. Ito, one, you know what? Your life is very, how can I say it? Productive. Kasi bago matapos yung taon, you are doing something big. Diba? Magte-take ka ng exam. And that's very admirable. So, you should keep that going. All right. The correct answer is there. After the meeting, everyone went back to their desks. Okay. So, next. The company decided to invest more in advertising. Blank, the product was already popular. Is it because, even though, so, or therefore? Grammatically, tama naman sana yung mga sagot, but I think I have slight problems sa meaning, no? Sa meaning. So, ano ba yung advertising? You are, you're trying to market the product. Blank, the product was already popular. Okay, so a lot are answering letter B. Good job. So the company decided to invest more in advertising kahit na sikat na yung produkto. So supposedly hindi na sana necessary i-advertise kasi sikat na nga, 'di ba? It's not because hindi naman yun reason, hindi naman reason. So hindi din result, 'di ba? Therefore hindi rin siya conclusion. It's more of a kahit na. They invested in advertising kahit na sikat na yung product. So that's it with sentences and rules and words. You don't just read, you have to understand. Okay? Like, hindi lang enough na alam mo yung structure. It's also good na iniintindi natin para mas high yung chance natin makuha ang tamang sagot. Okay? Next. Now let's have some vocabularies. Comment down your answers. This is the last part of the discussion. The lake we saw in the desert was only a mirage shimmering in the heat. Is it optical illusion, hidden treasure, real object, or a new discovery? Comment down your answers. May nabasa ako. Hopefully, Christmas gift na lang sana sa December makapasa. Ah, yeah, papasa ang lahat. So now, you know what, yung inspiration ko, para bang, have you watched the movie ni Marian Rivera, yung Rewind? So, kapag napapagod ako mag-review, I pretend like my rewind. So, I already failed the exam. This is my second chance. Bumalik ako sa panahon and try to correct it. 'Di ba? I imagine na, oh my gosh, kapag hindi ako pumasa, sobrang dami na nung na-invest kong oras, pera, effort, masasayang siya. So, I have to do something about it. Kaya ginaganahan ulit akong mag-aral. Kahit na boring minsan. Okay, a lot are answering B. A lot are answering A as well. So if you say mirage, it's an optical illusion. Again, if you say mirage, it's an optical illusion. Okay. So para bang, yeah. because of the heat, kaya mukhang merong lake. Dahil lang yun sa init, but wala naman talaga. Okay, para bang vision lang siya or illusion, mirage. Next, happiness is blank when you chase it. Is it elusive, relinquish, resilient? Comment down your answers. Happiness is blank when you chase it. Tama naman. So, kapag hahanapin mo, mas lalong hindi magpapakita. That's what they say. Uh, Similar lang sa if you chase a butterfly, mas lalo ka daw lalayuan. Whereas, if you make your own garden, yung butterfly yung lalapit sa'yo. So, you don't chase, you attract. Kaya lang, ano ba yung tamang word dito? A lot are answering. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let us define these words. If you say elusive, it's difficult to find, catch, or achieve. Okay? So, para bang, ano ba yung Tagalog ng avoid? Um, it's on the tip of my tongue phenomenon. Avoid ba? Avoid. Basta, if you say elusive, parang nag-a-avoid sa'yo yung something. Okay? Let me see. Iwasan. Thank you so much. So, elusive is parang may umiiwas sa'yo yung isang bagay. So, it's difficult to find, catch, or achieve. If you say relinquish, it's give up or surrender. Okay? And resilient naman, you're very strong. So, for example, tayo mga Filipino people, we are very resilient. So, kahit na anong bagyo ang dumaan, 'di ba? So, dito sa Cebu, I've I have first-hand experience sa Yolanda and Odette. Both are super typhoons and we're able to withstand, no, na-survive natin. Same din sa buhay, 'di ba? Minsan, you fail your exams, minsan nare-reject ka sa ina-applyan mo, you lose friends, you nafa-fire ka sa trabaho, but you still keep going. So you're resilient. Okay? Naso-survive mo. Hindi ka natatalo. So that's resilient. Okay? That's why our correct answer is okay. Yes. So dito, will you change your answer? Happiness is blank when you chase it. So dapat daw hindi habulin. Let it come to you, char. Same din sa true love, 'di ba? The more mo hahabulin yung tao, the more yan lalayo. So you should become the best version of yourself so that you will attract the right people for you. So happiness is elusive when you chase it. Happiness is elusive, parang iiwasan ka when you chase it, okay? Again, relinquish, it means to give up or to surrender. Resilient naman is malakas yung loob mo. You can survive. Yan yung resilient. Next, it's ironic that the people who advocated for a healthy diet was seen eating junk food. So ano ba yung ironic? Is it expected, contradictory, predictable, or understandable? So dito, if lahat ng options magkapareho, may isa lang na naiiba, there's a big possibility na yan yung tamang sagot. Okay? And another thing, it's very important to understand the root of the question para mas malaki yung chance mong makasagot ng tama. Okay, so yung statement dito is, yung tao, they are preaching about healthy diet. Pero anong ginagawa nila? Kumakain ng junk food. Okay. So it's ironic. It's all right. So correct answer is letter B, contradictory. Oh, bakit naman ganon, no? So you believe in something, pero iba naman yung pinapakita ng actions mo. It's ironic. It's ironic that you are a teacher, but you are always late. Kasi you should become a good role model, for example. Pero palagi kang nalilate. So that's ironic. Contradictory. Next. In times of exigency, the company activates its emergency protocol. So yung hinahanap natin na synonym ay exigency. Is it luxury, calm, urgency, or delay? Again, in times of exigency, context clues lang yan. Context clues. Dito, you activate emergency. Ibig sabihin, importante, di ba? Or, yeah, it must be done right away. There's no time to waste. So it should be good job. If we say exigency, that is urgency. So ano ulit yon? Kapag mirage, optical illusion. Kapag elusive, iniiwasan ka. So mahirap siyang i-chase. Um, if you say, ano ba yung before this one? Okay, exigency is urgency. And oh my gosh, okay, ironic is contradictory. All right. Now, yung clue nyo dito is emergency. So, it's not about luxury, hindi rin kalma, kasi emergency nga, lalong wag rin madelay. Baka too late na. So, exigency is urgency. Next, the vacation has certainly blank him. Is it rebuff, renovate, rejuvenate? Comment down kung anong sagot nyo. Ang daming sagot ni natatawa ako sa mga pangalang ginagamit niyo, eh. Babasahin ko, Carlo Dalisay, Nanghihilop ng Lakas, Sana All, Makinig kay Ma'am Dapat, Mag-comment ka kung may sense, Vote Kibuloy. Yun yung sinabi sa'kin, Senator Bato de la Rosa. Sabi sa'kin ni Sir Jerome, "Yung problema lang dito ma'am is yung pangalan nila puwede nilang ma-edit." But anyway, oh, ano kayang puwedeng gawin sa'yo kapag nagbakasyon ka? Again, anong magagawa sa'yo ng bakasyon? Is it rebuff, renovate, or rejuvenate? All right, so let's see the meaning. If you say rebuff, it's rejection, abrupt rejection. Okay, so it's a negative word, kaagad. If you say renovate, you're trying to restore. So for example, pina-renovate yung bahay kasi maraming anay. Diba? Char, rhyme. So that's renovate, you restore. If you say rejuvenate, hindi lang ibig sabihin nun ay puputi ka. It's actually to make you feel or look younger. So kaya nga yung mga sabon, pang-rejuvenate kaagad yung ano. So now, kapag sobrang stress mo, tapos magbabakasyon ka ng 1 linggo, what can it do to you? All right. So it's actually, yeah, rejuvenate. It can lessen your stress. It can lessen the burden. If renovate kasi, it's more of a construction. It's more of with things. Like na-renovate yung bahay, yung office. Okay, na-renovate yung furnitures. But if you say it's with a person, uh, the vacation has certainly rejuvenated him. Okay? Ano yung rebuff? Abrupt rejection. Okay? If you say renovate, you restore. Next, her mental paradigm shifted after reading the new scientific research, altering her perspective. What do we mean by mental paradigm? Is it social status, behavioral habit, cognitive model, or physical health? Comment down your answers on yung iba nakakuha ng idea. But actually, before your exam, I would really suggest na mag-file kayo ng vacation leave. Okay? So, I think it depends talaga sa mga company. Yung iba, 2 weeks from now. Yung iba naman, 1 month. From 2 weeks from the leave or 1 month. But kung hindi pa kayo nakapag-file, i-try nyong i-ask ngayon, okay? At least 2 to 3 days bago yung exam para mas ma-focus kayo, ma-run through nyo yung mga concepts, mabasa nyo. Not really to memorize, but just to keep on refreshing your brain. And also makapagpahinga na rin. Malaki na yung na-invest nyo sa review, so dapat full force, ibigay nyo na lahat. Okay, so mag-leave na. Char. sino mag-advise sa'yo na mag-leave ka? Si Ma'am Jenny po. Alright. So if you say mental, are you all familiar? Another term for mental, it's yung sa isip, sa utak, that is cognitive. Okay, cognitive. So para bang ano yung structure mo sa utak or yung system mo inside your brain. That's the mental paradigm. If you say social, it's how you socialize with others, how you interact with others. That's social status, okay? If you say behavioral, it's more of your behavior, how you react to certain situations, ano yung routine mo. If you say physical, ito na yung sa katawan mismo. If may sakit ka or something. If it's about the brain naman, it's cognitive. Okay? So mental paradigm, it's a cognitive model or a cognitive structure. Next, we already answered this one. All right. I am excited upon your blank arrival. I am excited upon your blank arrival. Is it eminent, eminent, or pertinent? Comment down your answers. Okay, yung iba pala education. So kaya nakuha yung cognitive, psychomotor, 'di ba? Affective. All right. What about the others? Ano ba yung mga degrees ninyo? Okay, so I am excited upon your blank arrival. Ibig sabihin nito is yung papalapit na pagdating mo. Na-excite na ako sa papalapit na pagdating mo. Alin kaya dito yung papalapit? Is it eminent, na letter E, or pertinent? Comment down your answers. All right, so let's define. A lot are answering A and B. If you say eminent, it's about to happen. So papalapit nga, approaching, yung may letter I, okay? If you say eminent na letter E, it's distinguished or renowned. So for example, LeBron James is an eminent basketball player. Again, LeBron James is an eminent basketball player. So, ibig sabihin, that person is respected in that area. Or Michael Jackson is an eminent pop star or singer. Mike Michael Jackson is an eminent pop star or singer. So that's eminent, okay? They are respected in their field. They are respected in their field. So, Senator Miriam Defensor Santiago is eminent in the law something something. The court of law, 'di ba? And if you say pertinent naman, it's relevant or appropriate to the discussion. So, for example, I will choose um I will choose pertinent topics. I will choose pertinent topics for our or for my report. So that is, pertinent means relevant. All right. So, base a question, I am excited upon your blank arrival. Ano ba yung sagot nyo? Please comment it down. Let's see if you change your answers. Oh, I love Ma'am Jene. Maganda din. Salamat. Kapag nag-Bisaya ako, iba na. Even you can try speaking English, mamomodulate din yung voices nyo. I think it's normal. Nagiging OA. Ano? Ah, but pag Bisaya, masyashock kayo. Ay, parang lalaki si ma'am. Okay. So, correct answer is, all right. So, this time, we are changing our answers. So, I am excited upon your blank arrival. Your imminent arrival. So, about to happen, papalapit na pagdating. Again, if you say eminent na may letter E, it means respected in that field. If you say pertinent, it means relevant. Okay? A pertinent conversation in today's day and age. All right, next. The politician's acolytes gathered around him, ready to support his every word. O, sino ba ito? The politician's acolytes gathered around him. Is it critics, assistants, opponents, or followers? Comment down your answers. Kahit sino namang politiko ay hindi perfect. Ah, may mga bashers, meron ding mga fans, 'di ba? But it just up to us kung anong pinaniniwalaan natin. Depende din. If you trust the media, wag yung magpapaniwala ka agad sa ano nakita niya sa Facebook. Okay? Baka yung mga worst parts lang yung inedit tsaka kinompile. Oh, unfair naman. Alright. But anyway, our um our clue here is ready to support his every word. Ready to sinusuportahan siya, naniniwala talaga yung mga acolytes. So, are you sure? Is this assistance? Of course, it's not opponents, diba? So you can eliminate critics and opponents. So this is how you should answer the exam, okay? Do not answer unless dalawa na lang yung natitira yung option. Again, practice as early as now. Do not answer unless dalawa na lang yung natitira yung option. That's why. In that way, you have a 50% chance of getting the correct answer, and also, ibig sabihin yun, talagang inisip nyo, talagang inanalyze nyo yung correct answer. So here, ready to support his every word. Ibig sabihin, it's not critics because critics don't support, they just comment. It's also not an opponent kasi nga kalaban. So you are left with assistants and followers. If you say assistant, they have tasks, 'di ba? So it could be parang right hand sila ng politician, for example. So it's not really na yung trabaho nila is they support every word. This is how you should answer. You should question every option kung gaano ba sila katumpak or in what percentage they can actually answer to the question. That's why if you say acolytes, these are followers, okay? The politician's followers gathered around him. Grabe naman, no? Gaano ba kadami yung assistants niya if letter B yung sagot natin? Ready to support his every word. So the followers gathered around and supported him. So that's letter D. Again, acolytes means followers. Next, his efforts as a public servant are blank, that nothing can compare. His efforts as a public servant are blank, that nothing can compare. Is it impeccable, flamboyant, or unparalleled? Comment down your answers. May nag-change na ng name niya, Osama Bin Laden. Really, be careful ah. Just give me a reason. Alice go. Baby Giant. Gloria Arroyo. Barangay Tanod. Ay, kompleto tayo, no? Kompleto yung mga tao. Okay, what about the others? Ano yung clue natin? Nothing can compare. Nothing can compare. Ibig sabihin, yun na talaga yung pinaka the best. Siya na talaga, yung efforts niya talaga yung pinaka, ah, siya na yung pinakamagaling kasi it cannot be compared to anything. Now, let's define the words first. If you say impeccable, it means almost perfect, okay? So, his sketch of his favorite artist is impeccable. So, flawless, spotless, walang mali. If you say flamboyant naman, confident, exuberant, or lively. So, flamboyant personality. Parang very outgoing. it can really, makikita mo talaga yung confidence niya. That's flamboyant. If you say unparalleled, having no equal or exceptional. So wala siyang kapareho. Okay, it's out of this world. Now, again, if you say impeccable, almost perfect. If you say flamboyant, confident. If you say unparalleled, exceptional, or no equal. Let me see your answers. Okay. Huy, mga stalker kayo, ha? All right, the correct answer is that's right. So it's actually, if you say tama yung nag-comment kanina na nothing can compare incomparable, that is unparalleled. Okay. So walang kapareho. His efforts as a public servant are unparalleled, that nothing can compare, or exceptional. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, yun na talaga yung pinaka the best. Next, they arrange a secret rendezvous in the forest. Wow. To discuss their plans. What do you mean by rendezvous? Is it conflict, celebration, a scheduled meeting, or a sudden departure? Comment down your answers. So yung impeccable actually earlier, it can be correct, but wala naman sigurong, because we're talking about effort that is not, that cannot be compared to anything. So wala naman, sobra naman yata yung effort niya talaga ay perfect. I think it's incorrect in that manner. Pwede rin, you can describe it that way, but mas bagay talaga yung unparalleled. Okay. What do we mean by rendezvous? Okay, so it's you're all playing with your names. So it's a scheduled meeting. A secret rendezvous is a scheduled meeting. It could be at a certain place or a certain time. Okay? So rendezvous, scheduled meeting. Para bang it's basically a meeting place na only few people know. Okay? So kapag sasabihin ko, let's meet at our rendezvous, uh, let's go to our rendezvous. So it's a secret place or a time in which magkikita yung dalawang tao, okay? So there. It's a plan. They planned it in secret. Next, supermodels usually have these blank personalities that many people admire their looks. Is it magnetic, profane, or loquacious? Comment down your answers. What about the others? Nandito na si Mar Rojas, Bongbong Marcos, Batang Quiapo, Pogo Band. It's either, yeah. Okay, sa kaka-Facebook niyo 'yan. Sa kakapanood niyo ng ano, Senate hearing. Okay. So correct answer is here, if you say magnetic, it means very attractive. Have you ever met someone or may nakita ka somewhere that they're just so beautiful or handsome na namamagnet yung mata mo, 'di ba? Ala, ang gwapo niya or ang ganda niya. So that's an example of magnetic. But they have, it's very undeniable na, yeah, they have the good looks. If they profane, it means non-religious or non-sectarian. For example, our institution uh, does does not tolerate profane activities. Mm, yeah, or our institution is profane. It does not tolerate religious activities, for example. And if you say loquacious naman, if the person is, yeah, I am loquacious, very talkative. Okay. So the last time ito yung lumabas, yung loquacious. But let's just see kung anong iulit nila. But here, magnetic is very attractive. So based sa meaning, supermodels usually have these blank personalities that many people admire their looks. So, yung nasusunod na namamagnet yung mata niyo. Kasi sa mga lalaki, sa iba namamagnet eh, hindi sa mukha. Kapag malaki yung mga ganto, ganyan, diyan sila sumusunod yung eyes nila. I'm just kidding. But anyway, moving forward, it's actually letter A, okay? Which is actually correct. Supermodels have this magnetic personalities. So, such as, for example, Kendall Jenner, when they walk through the runway, sinusundan talaga sila ng mga viewers because they have magnetic personalities. All right, so that is letter A. Again, if you say magnetic, attractive, very attractive. If you say profane, it's non-religious, and loquacious naman, it's talkative. Or, yeah, blabbermouth, if there is that word. Next, proper sunlight and water are necessary for the germination of seeds. Proper sunlight and water are necessary for the germination of seeds. What do we mean by germination? Is it drying, decay, sprouting, or harvesting? Comment down your answers. Yung iba nito, sinali ko na sa previous na live but iniba ko lang yung sentence and iniba ko rin yung options to see if na intindihan ba natin. This is what I was talking about, na kahit napagbalik-balik na rin doon, you're still able to answer. Yun naman talaga yung importante. It's not just, yeah, memorizing a certain meaning na hindi mo naman naiintindihan. Okay, so in the process of developing, so that is sprouting. Okay, again, in the process of developing, that is sprouting or germination. Next, so this is letter C. Yung stalker ko, nagtanong na siya ng slides. Anyway, again, in the process of developing, letter C, sprouting, germination. It is considered blank if you wear something red during the exams. Is it auspicious, paramount, or Herculean? Kapag nagsuot daw ng pulang brief or panty, is considered, of course, this means suerte. But which among the options means suerte? Is it auspicious, paramount, or Herculean? Comment down. Don't worry, nandito na si Elon Musk. From Filipino politicians. Pumupunta na tayo international. Nandito na si Kim Jong-un, Adolf Hitler. Really? That's so... wala akong nakikitang American. 'Di ba? Kasi right now, we have Trump and Kamala vying to become the US president. You can also include that. All right, so let's define some of these. If you say auspicious, it means suerte, favorable for success. So malaki yung chance na maging successful. If you say paramount, more important than anything else. So for example, eating breakfast is paramount to a healthy diet. Eating breakfast is paramount to a healthy diet. So, bago ka magtrabaho or do a lot of things, kain ka muna para may energy. If you say Herculean naman, this is from the myth character Hercules na sobrang lakas, very strong. If you say something is Herculean, it means it requires great effort. Okay? So, pwede din na yung itanong sa kanila doon is strenuous, arduous, or grueling. 'Di ba? So, it means still requires great effort. Ano ba? Ano bang bagay na Herculean? Let me think. Okay. So, the job of a construction worker is a Herculean tasks. Is a Herculean task. Again, the job of a construction worker is a Herculean task. So it requires great effort. Okay, taking a major exam is a Herculean thing to do. So need mo talaga mag-review, need mo magbayad, need mo makinig. O kahit na napaka-boring ng lecturer, no? Kikinig talaga kasi yan yung gusto natin. So that's Herculean. It can also mean strenuous, arduous, or grueling. Okay, nakakapagod. Now, it is considered blank if you wear something red during your exams. It is considered auspicious. It means suerte. Okay, or favorable to success. It is considered auspicious. Again, if you say paramount, it's the top priority. Herculean naman, nakakapagod. Or you have to be very strong to be able to do it. Next. So the team's performance in the final match was a debacle, resulting in their early exit from the tournament. So yung clue natin is early exit. Is it huge victory, unexpected success, total failure, or a close competition? Comment down your answers. Uh, yung ano natin is early exit. Hindi pa nga. If it's early exit, ibig sabihin hindi sila naging successful, di ba? Grab, Panda Rider, Donald Trump. I love Mom Jenny. Kanina may nakita ako, oh, LeBron James. Yeah, but actually now in the NBA, yung walang talo is the Cleveland Cavaliers. So they are the number one team right now. It's 9-0. Good for them. Yung Lakers, I think 3 times na natalo. Yeah. Anyway, debacle means total failure. So here, yung naiiba lang is talaga is yung letter C. Letter A is a positive statement. Letter B is also positive. Success, victory. Letter D is a bit positive, close competition. So, munti ka na silang manalo. So, still positive. So, yung naiiba lang talaga is yung letter C, total failure. And other than that, the early exit, so ibig sabihin maaga silang natapos. So, they were not able to proceed further with the tournament. It means they failed. It was a total failure. Okay? So, correct answer is letter C. Next. We are so close. I think this is the last question for the night. But don't worry kasi let me check. Yeah, this is the last one. For tomorrow, we will continue with other. Okay. The instructions were very blank that we are able to understand well. The instructions were very blank that we are able to understand well. So, ibig sabihin, klaro, kasi naintindihan nila ng mabuti. Is it illicit, explicit, or implicit? Comment down your answers. Alin kaya sa tatlong words na ito, ibig sabihin, klaro? Iwan mo na kami o bukas na naman. Oh, pagod tayo sa ating mga pagmumukha. Baka magka-nightmare kayo. Alright. Yes, ma'am. 3 times na po natalo. Okay. Yeah, with Detroit earlier, di ba? Kahit na malaki yung points. Actually, my favorite player sa NBA is Anthony Davis. So, yeah. This season, I try my best to follow. Last season, hindi ko talaga nasundan. Ma'am, pa-deliver ka? Yes po. Okay, so correct answer. If you say clearly, let's have it. If you say elicit kasi, it's a verb. So for example, I would like to elicit your idea about my new house. I would like to elicit your idea. So kukunin ko sana yung mga idea nyo kung maganda ba yung bahay, saan ilalagay yung TV, ganto ganyan. So you are drawing out, kinukuha mo yung response or answers nila. Okay? If you say explicit, it's stated clearly and in detail. So, klarong-klaro. If you say implicit naman, it's the opposite. So, implicit is from the word imply. Ibig sabihin, hindi diretso-diretso yung pag-explain. Hindi diretso-diretso yung, for example, kapag sabihin, oy, maganda ba yung jowa ni ano? Tapos sasabihin mo, ay, matangkad. So, it's not clear, 'di ba? Hindi mo sinagot yung tanong kung maganda ba, yung sinabi mo matangkad. So you are indirectly saying, you are implying na hindi siya maganda, matangkad siya. But you're just not directly stating it. So that's implicit, okay? Implication lang, in-imply lang. If you say claro, that's explicit. Kung kinukuhanan mo sila ng opinion or idea, that's illicit. Okay? So again, to remember, yung claro, explicit. Yung hindi klaro, in-imply lang, imply, implicit. So our answer here is, since the instructions were very clear, it's explicit. The instructions were very explicit that we are able to understand well. Okay, so for the last item, our answer is letter B. I hope you've got something from tonight's topic. For tomorrow naman, proceed tayo sa reading comprehension and sentence arrangement, sentence error. Okay, and I will include some of the figures of speech as well. So, yun lang. Ano oras na matatapos? O, tapos na po tayo. Kanina ka pa nagmamadali, ah. All right, thank you so much. Thank you, Sir Jerome.
Thank you,
Thank
Ma'am
you, guys.
Jen. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Okay, so sir, ma'am, no, yun po yung end natin for the day 1. No? Actually, napaka-active nyo pa eh. Akala ko nga 30 minutes pa, sobrang active nyo po. Okay, so bukas naman po ulit, makasama natin si Ma'am Jen. Thank you, Ma'am Jen. Good night po. Makasama natin siya bukas para sa day 2 ng verbal reasoning natin. And sir, ma'am, sa ano po, ano ba ngayon? Today is November, wait lang, ano, so today is November 6, 7. So sa 8 po is meron tayong, okay, sorry. Sa 7 po is meron tayong mock test 3, no, for the verbal reasoning. And we decided po to have a recorded sa ano natin na November 7 na live natin. Okay, so we are 2 days live, 2 night live. Ngayon 5 and 6 po, no, until tomorrow po yung live natin with Ma'am Jen, of course. Okay, so sobrang bitin niya eh. So yung iba napaka-active pa, okay? If may napansin pala kayo, sir, ma'am, no, before we end, if may napansin kayo, meron akong na-block kanina ng mga nag-comment kasi yung iba sa inyo, actually, no, it's okay naman. Hindi naman tayo KJ para sabayan yung mga trip ng iba natin dyan. But merong iba kasi na student natin na parang, ano na eh, uh, sobra na yung paggamit ng pangalan, no, which is, I think, offensive. Then, so, pasensya na po. I think na-blank ko sila. Meron akong 3 or 4 na na-blank kanina. And I don't know how to unblock them. So, ano na lang, message na ako sa Facebook, sir, ma'am. Ano kasi, no, di ba nag-apply tayo sa, ano, pagiging police. So, we tend to be professional someday. So, habang ano pa tayo, nag-aaral pa tayo, no, let us contain kung ano yung ano natin. What's fun and what's not. All right? So, yan lang po. Pasensya po. So, good night, everyone, and kita-kits bukas po ulit. Okay? So, thank you. Thank you sa pagsabay natin. Okay? Pakiantay na lang po sa recorded. Okay? Thank you po.